Blue crew. Y'all welcome Walt into the wrench club. We got some
Every
new
time,
wrenches. We got some new wrenches, by the way. And some people in chat get crowns. I think the first 10 people get a crown over their name.
Walt, every time I see your name, I just want to click on it and fix the spelling. It just drives me nuts. And I'm sure
Me
that's why
too.
you did it. You knew you'd mess
Me
with me like
too.
that.
Me too, man. I'm like, oh, I want to fix those letters so bad.
I even find myself just pronouncing it Willat just so that it doesn't bother me anymore.
You know, I'm going to inaugurate one more person. I'm going to let it be secret, let them check it out. This person has been here for a while, and I'm giving away wrenches tonight. I do need a couple more mods, so
You get a wrench. You get a
you
wrench.
get a wrench. You get a wrench.
Everybody gets a wrench.
Everybody gets a wrench. Isn't that crazy though, chat, that you see people, everybody's in blue?
Yeah.
Everybody refresh your page. I just gave somebody else a wrench.
I always picture like Oprah throwing wrenches out into the audience, knocking people out with them. And
Speaking of wrenches, remember when that statement was made that Ethan was beat with a wrench in the kitchen?
I never heard that one.
Yeah, Detective John
Huh.
had that person on his panel, and he was like, "So you're telling me that somebody was a plumber at U of I,
Oh, okay, okay. Now it's coming
and
back.
they beat Ethan with the pipe wrench?"
Sounds so much like a
Okay,
game of
y'all
Clue.
refresh. Let's see who got the other wrench. So has anyone found out if Kaylee's Bluetooth was on when the house was turned on? Y'all notice who the other blue wrencher is? What do y'all think about that Bluetooth? Do you think the Bluetooth was on and he connected to it, or do you think that that was just misinformation? You're welcome, JB. You're welcome. So we got two new mods tonight.
I
Yeah, you
think
think it's
that even though he had his phone off, I think that the search warrant for Yik Yak may get him too,
Okay.
there you go, Joe.
because
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. It's like a game of Clue that we were.
Colonel Mustard did it in the kitchen with the blue wrench. Oh my god, I snorted.
Man, what does Joe win for making you snort? There ought to be a prize for that.
Wow. What happens if you do that now, 12?
Now it's
Um,
going to get out there that you were snorting during a live stream, and they're going to
yeah, I'm
take it
snorting
all out of
during a
context.
live stream. Wow, I don't even do that. That is wild. You get a wrench. You get a wrench. So maybe we can all go and do that search party one time. That would be awesome.
That would be.
He's actually incorrect in a lot of areas. And I know this. The FBI's training school called Cellular Analysis Survey Team, their instructors are my business partners in another business. We know very well what's truth and what's not. And what you have is you have an industry of experts, so-called claimed experts that are not engineers. They have no experience. They've read this stuff out of a book. They've never went out in the field and actually taken radio frequency measurements or tested cell phone towers, and they're up there in court testifying. And the individual they hired, unbeknownst to them probably, the software that he created has been daubered and others thrown out of court numerous times. They considered it unscientific. No, we in the industry do not use that software. The FBI quit using that software. Everybody did. It is well known in our industry. You don't use that X.
So did y'all hear that?
You're talking about Cy Ray. Is that the guy that Daniel had on?
Yeah, I think so. What's his name? Garrett? Something Garrett. So Jeff, did
Yeah.
you ever find that you were looking for? You were going to show some kind
Oh
of.
no, no, we were just talking about it. I have no idea where that would be. I know we kind of stumbled upon it, but I don't think I ever labeled any file as like panties in front of the house. Um,
Whoa! Can you
I can
imagine your wife finding that one?
I
Jeff,
can
what the
Google.
hell is this?
Yeah. Let me see if that comes up at all. I don't think so.
Yes, one big family. Garrett Discovery.
Oh,
JB,
you know
you and
what?
JB,
I
you and
did.
Walt, if y'all have Leslie's email, if you could send her your email address, because sometimes we do meet up for like special occasions. If we're gonna have a special guest, we kind of do a walkthrough rehearsal, and I'd like to get with you guys if we can, and kind of talk that out with the mods. So if y'all can get with Leslie and she can give you the email address and stuff like that. I
I do
heard
have
that
that picture
Dylan,
backstage if you want.
yeah, if you could do that. I
No,
heard
it's
that
there.
Dylan and BK had Yik Yak. It reveals location of users. That's interesting. Have y'all heard that?
Yeah, the girls had Yik Yak, and he had Yik Yak. And the thing about Yik Yak is it pairs people up that are like within 5 miles.
Oh, is that what that one creator was talking about that one time where you take photos of each where
And
you're
it's
at?
look, it is so accurate that there was a high school student that was talking about on social media that he was going to do a school shooting, and they used his Yik Yak location to stop him before he got to the school.
Oh wow.
That's how accurate it is.
What that one app where they were talking about where you do a random picture and then somebody else has to send a random picture? Is that what that is?
Oh, I don't know nothing about that.
Yik yak, paddywhack, give a co-ed a boner.
Yeah, because it's within 5 miles. So whoever you connect with is within 5 miles of you.
I heard about Yik Yak today because they subpoenaed Big BK's Yik Yak. Oh wow, I didn't even know he had Yik Yak.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. There's actually um, in the let's see, the warrant the Yik Yak warrant is in that drop that's like 172 pages,
Okay, okay.
and see that's where the Google 1, Google 2, and Google 3 comes in, and they found out about the VPN, and all of those are most of the ones that are in the 172-page drop are feds.
He has a very small Yik Yak.
and then, and then you guys stop and consider why take his iCloud all the way back to 2016.
So he was on all these social media platforms then, right? So it was
Yeah,
just like a normal person
yeah.
downloading Snapchat. I wonder if he was on Snap. I wonder if he sent any messages on Snap because Snap, in theory, you send somebody a message, the moment they look at it, it goes away. There's no more proof of it unless they screen save it. So do you ever wonder if he did have Snap or if he sent snaps or anything like that? Well, we have a celebrity in the house. Hello, Viviana. That's what BK wanted to do for rural police was teach
Mm.
them the cloud. Okay.
Oh, wow.
Chat's in good form tonight. Bravo. I agree. Yeah, I think we all ought to go out to Leslie's and barbecue, ride horses, go look for evidence and triangulate cast information. Sounds like a great holiday weekend, doesn't it? She says, "Hey, I was just banging my head after watching Huda's latest video. I unsubscribed to her and I don't watch her stuff anymore after she was getting on to Jeff about Jeff stealing her stuff. her grub truck video. You remember that, Jeff?
Yes.
Well, thank you, Cuff You. If you were subbing to my channel, I don't know who channel you were subbing to, but mods, please make sure that y'all put all the creators' um, pages in here. That way people can go and find them easily. She's cuckoo. She's supposed to be like a therapist as well, I thought. Yeah, Leslie, that sounds like a great time. I mean, 5 acres, that's a lot of land to be able to go horseback riding, barbecuing, shooting guns, whatever we want to do over there. I'm down. I'm down. And Bullet says she's in Coeur d'Alene, so she's not far from you. PKC's not far. Viviana's not far. I mean, we could all just all meet up over there and just have a good old time in Idaho. Wow, that would be awesome.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you what, since Walt got that money, he needs to go and buy about 5 or 6 houses in Boise and rent them out as Airbnbs this summer.
You mean Cash?
Cash, sorry.
Yeah, Cash needs to rent them out. You're right. Remember that stupid rumor that was going around that they were going to build low income housing at 1122? That's why they had those killed, the people killed, because they wanted to get rid of the house. Do 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 do.
Okay, Jeff's supposed to have a picture in the back chat.
Okay, thank you. Jeff never tells me. He just likes it to be a surprise, I guess. I think this is the thong picture. Zoom in, Jeff. Zoom in. Let's see that thong. Thong, 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 thong. Everything going to be full in Boise for the trial that Alan Dershowitz called OJ trial today. Y'all see that red little thing down there toward you see the green, lime green flower looking thing on the ledge? You go
Yes.
straight down. That red
I
object
see
is
it.
thong, 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 thong.
Oh my gosh. Well, look, no, I can't do that. Never mind.
Y'all remember the song? She had dumps like a truck, truck, truck. Guys like what? What? All night long, let me see your thong.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey, I'm back.
Zoom in. We want to see that thong.
Yeah, it is Joe's.
Yep, it is like right there.
You can see JS. You see the initials? JS.
Joe
Joe.
Schmo, yeah.
Yep.
There are no JS's. That does not mean Jack Showalter.
Oh God, good save, Nina. Good save. What the significance of the thong? Dang, you can get up close. Don't get too close, Jeff. We don't want to see some mysterious.
No DNA, please. No DNA.
Yeah.
There we go. That's as far as I can go.
12 and Jeff just like it.
Wait a minute. They're in my chat. How do I get to my chat?
Are you streaming the
JS
show
took the
too?
thong to Africa. Let's ask AI whose it is. I love it.
Let's send these picture of the picture of the panties through AI with a picture of Birdie, and see if AI could combine.
Oh, that is hilarious! That
an
birdie that she does on that page. That birdie, that bird just squirting it out. Yeah. Doodlebug, hey, how's it going?
Doodlebug is here too. Everybody is here tonight. That's awesome.
That is awesome. Pull a birdie.
Well, for anybody that's in my chat, it won't let me click on it, so I can't see my comments. So, hello, everybody.
So you are streaming? That's
Yes.
awesome. So you
Yeah,
are
when you
getting
told me
views
when
in.
you and Jeff said to where to look, so I mean it's not the whole thing, but I at least started it when y'all told me to.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I do see it now. There's 3 people watching in there.
I know, and
That,
I didn't say hello to them or anything. I'm so sorry.
that is cool. Viviana and Doodlebug are in there. PKC's in there now.
How many can you? I guess I can do it too because it still says
Yeah, you can
Yeah,
do
streaming
it
you can.
too.
streaming.
Yeah.
Go ahead and stream to yours.
Oh
All
wow,
right,
that's too
awesome.
awesome. Yay! I don't ever have to be a driver again.
Doodlebug. I wanted to thank you, Doodlebug, for that you did the other day for Wisdom Speaks. Let's take a moment of silence for Wisdom. I didn't know her very well, but she recently passed away, and she appeared to be a very loving and giving individual. She was working with missing children. So if you could go, I guess she has a page. So if if you have Wisdom Speaks page, please drop it in the link. You please drop the link in the chat so people can go over there and leave comments of condolences and everything so the family can see. Yeah, I thought Nina had a laptop.
I do.
I think she's over in Nina's chat so 12 Gauge can see it in StreamYard. Okay.
Is what?
Would one of the mods please put
Okay.
Wisdom Speak link in the chat? Yeah, if you could send that to Nina, that'd be awesome. I did too. I opened another window to see if I accidentally blocked her, so it'll load us on Nina's stream. So what's that sound in the background? Wisdom was a very nice person, had a great sense of humor. She was one of the best mods in true crime, if not the best. Rest in peace, Wisdom. Rest in peace. Oh, I do see y'all at the top. It's Warning Label Nina and there's Jeff.
Yeah, Jeff just went live too.
Yeah, I know Wisdom's gone. I that's what I'm saying, Leslie. I'm saying that, just give Wisdom a moment of silence from your heart. She appeared to be a very loving and giving person. So Nina, why don't you post that link in your chat if you can? And then we can post it over here as well.
Now, how do you change the thumbnail to the live?
Oh, so Gage's thumbnail wasn't good enough. He had to go and change it.
I don't even know what I put as a thumbnail for mine. I know the one earlier I said, so you say there's a chance. just dropping
Edit.
just dropping into just popping in to drop a like and say hi.
Yeah, I don't know how it chose the thumbnail that it chose. I don't know how to switch it. It's the
Well,
first time I've ever.
we're stuck on the panty videos, so you want to go ahead and put something else up?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, yeah, let's put
What do you?
something else up there.
Oh, you wanna see something? That, let me see if I was messing around with something in Photoshop. Because I don't know. I know. Was it Mark B was saying that he? No, I think he had it correct. I think. Let me pull up the photos. It'd be easier to show instead of tell. It's, Photoshop. Here we go.
Okay, now I see it. You
You
see
see
it,
it,
right?
right? Great minds think alike.
Hey, man, we're on that vibe right there. We're on that vibe. So go ahead.
So,
You got the floor. You got the floor.
so I was just messing around with this, trying to see. I thought somebody was saying they thought this was like a two-door Elantra. And so I thought, let me check for myself. So I did go and put like a, wait, that was a semi-transparent, pump that up to 75. So this is the same 2015 Elantra image that I used on the overlay video. But I think I can see, if you look and see where the door handles are, they're lining up pretty good. Now, of course, this image has motion blur. Did I mess with?
Yeah, so it makes it look elongated.
So if I did like, I can't seem to really simulate that very well. But if I do go to, let's see, filter, blur, motion blur, and then blur
Thank you,
it slightly.
Nina.
You can see, I think that's what accounts for the length of the car being different. I use the side window is my, registration guidelines, I think, if I did it right. Let's see. That's, I you know what? I think where this was, I was still in the process of trying to line it up. Like, see, I took and I put the back corner or back point first, like right. Come on. Use it. It's wanting to snap to.
Yeah, that's almost perfect right there.
Let me see. With the front, let me see the front. Does it need to? Maybe it needs to rotate just slightly. Come on.
Anyone can see that screen.
No doubt.
You see it, right?
Rotate it up a little bit more like this.
Yeah,
You're
I do
fine.
realize that my life goal now is to take every white Elantra I find online and put a green overlay, and I want to make every white Elantra green.
Oh my God, tonight has been such an awesome live. Not because I'm trying to gloat about anything other than logic has been shown.
Logic?
Logic, yeah.
It's all, look, just as long as it's done in green, we're good.
Although, yeah, I mean, this image right here, I don't think many dispute that this is an Elantra. This is a very clear,
That is a coupe.
image.
That is not a sedan.
Who said
It
that?
it is a green coupe.
Stop it.
Yeah,
Stop it.
Smoking something green, but it's not the car.
That is a 2-door coupe, right?
That's a dump truck. Come on.
Yeah. How do you see 2 doors there?
Yeah, I can see right here.
And the shark fin on the Elantra goes up and down. Retractable shark fin.
That's not a shark fin, it's an arm.
That's a what?
Now I was.
It's an arm.
That's an arm?
Yeah.
I mean, I looked everywhere trying to find a Elantra, a white Elantra that's
a Geo Metro. It's a Yugo.
Could be. I tried to find
It's an orange smart car. There you go.
I tried to find a shot of the Elantra photograph from the same angle, and most of them just seem to be like from ground level. This one you can clearly see the camera's high, so I can't quite match it perfectly, but I did drive by this bank today and I saw a white Elantra 2014 to 16 parked right in front of the bank. Looks like it might be a bank employee, so I'm gonna go back there tomorrow with my selfie stick, and I think I can match the exact height of the camera so that this overlay would be would be more accurate. Because
I got your bail money, Jeff.
Don't worry. Get it. Yeah, my son was saying, no, don't do that. What if he comes out and I'll say, hey, look, I'm a repo man, but I'm gonna let you go this time because I like Elantras. And then he'd be like, oh man, thanks. He'll also be like, where's your tow truck? I left that at home too.
Yeah. Do y'all see a sunroof in this picture? That's the other thing going around. There's a sunroof. There's a sunroof on that car.
Man, I'm doing a horrible job of lining the window up, though.
Leslie says her mom drives an Elantra. Is it white?
Damn thing keeps snapping. Let me just get rid of the.
Never gonna work, Jeff.
What's that? Okay, now it's not gonna. Now it's not snapping and restricting me. Let me make it a little more.
Jeff, make sure you do a disclaimer because you're gonna have people stealing your stuff. See, Jeff did it. It didn't line up. It's not an Elantra. They're lying to you.
I'm trying to get the front point of the window. This is exactly what I did with the overlay. I used the side window, and then when you switch it on and off, the window shouldn't move at all like that.
Looks like a geostorm. We have enough material to do like 5 lives, Dina, all that you're sending me.
So let me copy that layer and then we'll put, let's
That looks a spoiler on the roof. Sunroof and pop-up cell
Yeah,
jammer.
somebody said it was an arm. I was like, no, they didn't really say that.
You need a water arm.
So it's, I mean, it's kind of hard to exactly simulate this, but I would be convinced that that is an Elantra.
Yeah, I would definitely be
There's
convinced.
too many little factors that line up perfectly. If you ask me, if you ask my opinion.
I mean, I agree. I agree. It's not a green Elantra, though. I'll never say it's a green Elantra.
Right. Well, the fact that the taillight's red and in color, I mean, that says that this camera is a color camera. An infrared camera is not going to ever show you
I used
red.
to watch that channel, Leslie, and I quit watching them. They have gone too far left.
Oops.
100% Elantra. We're all just being hilarious. You're right. I think the only difference is the ground effects.
Okay, so Vivian says, yeah, somebody says that it's somebody's arm sticking out the window.
And put a siren. What the hell? I want to see a 2-door Elantra coupe in comparison. The back window don't look right for that to me.
Yeah, I can see what I see is there's two little black areas here that look like the door handles, and they line up with where the door handles are. But
I never heard about the arm putting the siren up. Was that something new? Now it's infrared to color, but he claims the color cams also change green to white at night. Oh dear Lord. I see them. I pray to God. You know what? I pray to God they got a shot from 9:12 to 9:21. If he was dumb enough to keep his phone on in the morning, then I hope they got some good camera footage of him rolling by one of these cameras where it can show that actually there was footage. And they possibly could have got him with his windows down. Wouldn't that be awesome? Jamming the Britney Spears as he's rolling by Ridge Road. And he's back to Emma being DoorDash. Oh, Jesus.
Who's
11 games. I think they were way out, but this new video they did, you'll be surprised. I'm not sharing it on here. I don't want to promote that channel, Leslie. I'm sorry. I will go and watch it, though. I do go watch their stuff, but I don't like promoting their stuff. I was leery to work with Jeff since he did steal Huda's grub truck video.
Who said that? Who said that? That's hilarious.
I was leery. No, I was leery of working with Jeff.
Oh, you were saying it.
Yeah, I was leery because I didn't want to put somebody on my panel that stole other people's stuff.
Oh my gosh. I was watching a Huda video earlier today.
One channel said there was a jammer coming out of the car, so he wasn't caught on camera. Is this the only camera element they have? I don't think so. I think they have the front license plate image as well. Didn't that
here's the
come out of a document or something? Hey, Jezebel.
You know the
Nice
deal
to
with
see
the
you.
Oh, I did the whole canvas. The deal with the coupe is that the back window, back point of the window is a different shape than the. And also this, I took this from a website where it said the
Well, I'm sorry to hear that. I wouldn't wish
2015
anybody
is
ill.
discontinued.
Now that's a two-door right there.
Yeah, but you can see. Let me when I hold on. Why am I?
There's more images we haven't seen. I agree with that.
No, I don't want to flip the canvas. Why do I keep doing that?
Artistic.
I want to flip. The
Okay.
image.
Sounds good. Doodlebug, while you're still here, have you been doing anything on the Eliza Petrov case? I'd like to have you up on panel tomorrow if you'd like to do that case together, because I know that you do a lot of missing people. Well, if it isn't the 2-glass wine drinker, welcome. I hope you got plenty in you because you need to clean up your vision tonight for sure.
Yeah. So
Let me explain the rules to you, Jesse. We don't call names in the chat that you visit. We don't go over to other chats and call people names. So, please play nice or you will be gone. We don't hang with idiots over here, okay? And we don't start arguments. But go drink your wine like a good boy. Go drink your wine like a good boy. And play nice. And we will get along.
Joe, the first thing I notice is that you can see that the back window, the side window at the rear is a different shape on the coupe.
Okay,
it doesn't angle up.
Yeah, they don't. So you're showing a 2-door right now? Is that what you're showing?
Yeah, Joe Schmo wanted to see a 2-door coupe in comparison.
Okay.
But here, I'm gonna line it up. But I was sorry, I'm eating a sandwich. But I'm gonna
Yeah, go to the front of the video, Jesse, and you will see exactly what we're talking about as far as the green Elantra. Another creator has a video Nina got, and she was able to show the green Elantra in the back of Queen Road Apartments. Back window is way different.
Yeah, way different. It is. It's a straight line, and then it all of a sudden just cuts upward.
You're fine, Nina. It's not offensive, but I don't like people calling names, especially we're adults. That's a childish thing to do, I believe. So I try to disagree with people calling names in the chat. We can disagree all we want, but calling names is not really a cool thing.
So this is the 2015 Elantra superimposed over it. 2015.
I'm not the sharpest crayon in the box, but I know that's not green. What color would you say that is, Doodlebug? Good question. How many models is there? Jeff and I have history. We know each other. Well, I understand, but this isn't. I don't know if you're in Jeff's chat right now. If you are, then that's what I'm
is
saying.
it? I didn't even look to see who's in my chat because it's the first time I've ever.
Okay, so he might be in your chat. I mean, if you're okay with him calling names over there, that's your chat.
Personally, I don't see Gilters and Pro-Burgers are kind of what we call each other. It just seems to be the nomenclature we use. I don't personally take offense to it.
Right.
I mean, if he came in and said you're a rotten stinking Gilter, okay, maybe, but just Gilter itself is a quick way to say
Jesse,
where do you stand.
I forgot that we're multi-streaming here, so what other creators like on their channels, that's fine with me. But then I thought you were in mine, and I was just setting the ground rules because I don't appreciate that stuff.
Jesse's in my
okay.
chat.
Okay, well, take back everything I said, Jesse. Can't speak for Jeff.
Jesse's cool. I enjoy conversation with Jesse, and remember 12. How many times have I said? Now, it's not the word enemy doesn't apply here because I don't see Jesse as an enemy. But I've said for so long, your enemy today can be your friend tomorrow. Leave the door open to that. So,
Oh,
Jesse may have a different
that's
opinion,
fine.
and but he's good. We do
I
have a
don't know what.
history, and I've enjoyed every conversation, with him. I don't think he came in here meaning to, you know, he'll say, "Hey, all you
Well, I don't agree
mofo's,"
with a lot of stuff he said either, Rondi. But I mean, he's in somebody else's chat, so that's as long as you
Oh
don't
yeah,
get out of hand.
I don't agree with anything Jesse says, of course, but
Well, look on the front of the video of this video that we're showing tonight, and you can see a lot of proof. Not even a sage green. Exactly. He's 17. Something happened to my mouse. It's not working. We're having technical difficulties tonight. Your mic, my mouse.
So this is the picture that Mark B was showing. Now I can't wait to see the more frames from this video, but that is not enough to tell me that that's a license plate there. That says this is just some artifacts of that frame of the video being created. You got to keep in mind too with low resolution, which I assume this is low resolution video, the camera tries to show you the same frame over and over and over again if nothing's changing in the picture, and then when something new enters the frame, that's when it creates new pixels in that area. So this is that I'm sure that camera was creating a picture of the same spot of the road just for the frame after frame after frame after frame, and then all of a sudden this car comes through it and it's got to create in an instant new frames that are representative of the car that's now in the frame.
Yeah, I like that,
and it's not perfect. It's not a perfect thing. But the thing is, if you look at the frames before and after this frame right here, I think you just sit there and just like you do in YouTube, frame by frame it, you'll see that that's not a license plate there. That's just the license plate on the green car was much thicker. It would be
that looks
very
like
evident.
a air dam breather to me, not a license plate.
And on CJ's video, didn't we see that it was reflecting light from the headlights and
Yes, it
kind of
was
lighting up? So if it was the green Elantra with that license plate, I think we'd see some reflective reflection on it. Reflective reflection.
Well, don't text those to me, Nina. Go ahead and email those to me, and if I can get my mouse to start working, then we'll be able to show them. It does look like that car is smiling, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's a happy car.
It's a happy car.
It's not happy with what the driver just did, but it's happy.
This is the car they're claiming as Brian's. Yes.
So anyway, I don't know that there was much more to show you with the Photoshop deal here, but that was just something I was doing the other day. I thought it hit me that I'd never really messed with and looked at these photos to see or try to verify.
JB says because it's green with envy.
Well, now I do have my camera. If you wanted to mess around with that.
Yeah, let's do that right quick.
I love that expression.
Don't shine it at any green notebooks.
I'm gonna shine it up my nose and see if you see any white boogers.
There you go. Are you wearing a green shirt?
My co boogers.
Hey, are you wearing a green shirt?
No, hey, I'm wearing an orange shirt though. So.
Hey, Buford. Do y'all have an image of his car? They've never supplied that other than those images and those documents. That's it. I've not seen anything else other than those documents in the Dateline episode. That's all I've seen as far as his car is concerned. As far as the green one, we have shown that tonight earlier on. So a lot of people can can go back earlier and watch this 3.5 hour live. So I'm not sure burger. So what do you pulling up? Nina said her phone died.
So this is a live picture from my desk of the camera of the Reolink RLC 520. Wait, which one do I have? 520A. Oops.
Oh my God, Leslie. Did you really send me this?
So it's backstage when you want it.
I'm going to show it just so Leslie don't think that I don't show any of her stuff. But this does not really, I don't radiate with any of the thoughts in this because I don't know where she got it from. But we're going to show it anyways. It says, are there people in the bushes? And is that a silver weapon in the bush?
Oh my God.
I see 3 people standing right here. But as far as that, I don't know.
I just don't know how somebody would be in the bush and there's 2 cops and 3 guys standing there and not any of them would react to that.
Yeah. Oh, so you sent it as a joke. Okay, I got you.
There you go. I was going to say.
I was like, Leslie, what? But that looks like somebody else's thoughts, That looks like somebody else's thoughts. They do keep looking over. Anything's possible. I just wonder how come they didn't arrest anybody that night if they had that.
So I've got the live cameras up if you want it. You hear me? Is this mic on?
Yeah.
Okay.
See how it feels? I got this thing on. Come on, 12.
Wait, let me I don't like the way this app, like when it's in dual mode where it would show 2 cameras. See, it keeps the aspect ratio of the image up there correct, right?
This is hilarious. What? Just remember to piss in the bushes if you want to force them out.
But when I switch to a single,
love it.
I don't like that it allows stretching.
I see a reflection of a car behind them. So is that your coffee cup right now? Is this real live footage? Okay.
So you see the reflection of the camera's infrared lights around the lens in the reflection. But check this out. So what I've got is I've got a bright light that I can shine at the ceiling, and it'll switch it into daylight mode the moment I do that. Watch what you see. Come on. There you go.
Okay, so the pumpkin seed bag is green, right? Crime Circus. Where's your 12 gauge cup? Come on, man.
It's up in the kitchen because I actually use that to drink. I drink out of that one. These are like pen holders and pencil holders.
Oh my goodness!
All right, but here we got green.
I accidentally dropped it. I accidentally dropped and cracked it.
We got green ball. We got green balls on the show. We got green notebooks.
We got red thongs. We have it all.
We got green guitar picks.
We are a one-stop shop.
Need to keep your stuff cold. We got that too. We got a bag full of rubber dinosaurs of various colors. Let's just pour them out. We've got a green toy over here too. Oops, sorry, I bumped the camera. I'll probably put that camera up a little higher. We've even got...
Well, I've done 225 7 times, Jesse. I don't know how many you can do, but I've done it 7 times. Max level at my best has been like 12.
We got orange. We've got white.
Okay, well that's good. Good for you.
Wait, where's that green car that was most similar to the launcher? Maybe this one.
If it's not on video, you didn't do it. So why don't you post that on your page? I'd like to see that. Because I could say I did 50, right?
Put it on top of here.
I have one on my page in the shorts of me doing 225. So if you want proof, it's in my shorts. I'll go look at it. I'll go look when I have time. Yeah.
If you want
I'm
proof,
not trying to get into a pissing
it's
contest,
in
you
my
know?
shorts. All right. Look.
I'm sure Jesse eventually grows on you.
Yeah, Jesse's all right.
Man, there's a lot of toys in that. Jeff, are those your grandchild?
Yeah, I rated
Toys?
the toy box with a couple of these. All right, so now I'm going to turn this light off, and it should switch back to night mode. I don't know if the computer screen is... Oh, I got this other light on. Let me turn that off. Come on. There we go. It's starting to switch. Now it's switching to infrared mode now. Damn it, I didn't want to... Hold on. There's a bathroom light in the background is on.
Okay, so
Let me
that
make it
green
darker.
bag turned what color? So everything in that picture is white now, Jeff.
You know what will be good? I'm going to do a screenshot. I don't want to bump the camera so that I can just switch back and forth between regular color and this. Now I can't find my damn mouse in the dark. Here we go.
So why don't you shine a light like there was a light shining, like the street lamp? There was a light shining, so it gave kind of a shadow.
Well, check this out. This is what I find very cool or interesting. All right, so this is my iPhone. I've got the light on, right?
Okay.
The flashlight, as you can see, is on. I'm going to shine... Oh, now it's switching back to color mode. Sorry, hold on. It'll switch back in a second. All right, now we're back in infrared mode. I'm going to take the phone. Hopefully this will do the same thing I saw the other night. Wait, it keeps switching back. I think my computer screen is too bright. Oh, I see. Because my computer screen, when it goes white, bright white like that, it's also lighting up the desk. All right,
Yeah.
that should stay in this mode now. So I'm going to take my flashlight from my phone. If I shine it at all this stuff, look, you cannot see that it's
Yeah, you
really
can't
having
see the
much
light.
effect at all. You can see the reflection of it, like in the notebook as it passes by, but it's not, you don't see, it's really weird. I mean, I'm like, this is not how I would normally, to my eye, I can see shadows. I'm creating long shadows off of that plug right there, and you can't see them in infrared mode. They're not, the shadows are not existent. Now, if I shine, check it out though. It does get a little effect on the Crime Circus, mug. Let's see about the bag.
So what are you trying to show here, Jeff?
I
You're
just
trying
think
to
that's
show
cool.
that the camera will turn these green objects white?
Well, it's just showing too that the effect of ambient light or lights that are in the neighborhood, like maybe a street light or whatever light, does not have much effect when it's in infrared mode. This light is, I'm pointing it right at that green ball, and it's like nothing is happening. And if you doubt that the light's on, so you see, I just want to show you the flashlight without switching it into
See, Doodlebug
day
says,
mode.
well, it also took the words off the mug, so would that not show a plate number either then?
Well, I know. I mean, again, we get down to like what things are made of. This is a ceramic mug versus a metal license plate.
But the cars are metal.
Yeah, well, like this green car that looks most like the color of that Elantra. Is that white? I don't.
No, it looks
That's the closest. And
darker color.
this thing. Now here's where we can get confused. This thing is green, similar to the green Elantra, but it's plastic. This, the rubber ball is green, but it just comes out gray. So I think again, I'm learning as much about infrared stuff as you guys are as well, and clearly you can see there's a difference in the way it reacts to paper versus plastic. You want paper, plastic?
I want you to go
and
shine
metal.
that camera on a freaking car. That
Yeah,
way,
I need to figure out a way to go wireless with this camera. I'm unfortunately tethered to an
because
Ethernet.
all this is showing is that it's turning all
Oh, look at
your
this.
objects on your desk white, which
Not
is
all of them.
not.
Not the.
Well, I know it didn't turn that car totally white, but
Which
this
is the most
turning.
important thing because that's metal.
What about the turquoise gremlin?
The turquoise gremlin?
Yeah,
Turquoise gremlin. What do you mean?
that's what somebody asked in the chat. What about the turquoise gremlin?
Do I have a turquoise gremlin? Here's a Ronald McDonald. He's got red shoes, yellow guitar, yellow outfit, red hair. You can see I've got a second camera over here.
Can you get a little more distance from those objects to see if that changes anything? Can you move back a little bit?
Yeah, there's a little bit further back.
The first one behind the middle. So
I'm going closer and
see, the closer you get, the more white they become.
right, but it's not. It's not true though with the green metal of the car.
Walt says
I can't get
if
that
you
green
move the
metal to
sea
go.
salt, if you move the sea salt almond to the front, would that change the color? The bag of sea salt almonds, move that to the front. Now
One thing I'd like to.
move back a little bit.
One thing I'd really like to try is if I put something on the lens to try and keep the camera in infrared mode, but block those little red lights to see what happens. I need to shoot
the
it
little
like through
car
a,
is dark gray. Yeah. I mean, the still shot that he had in that other video was perfect. This is making everything white.
Yeah, but it's all the. I mean, maybe this isn't a good example to show. It's going to probably confuse people because they're going to see plastic and paper and think Elantras are made of plastic and paper, so that the physics should be the same.
Some of the letters on the sea salt bag vanished.
Here's another green. Let me see how many green metal objects I have. I need more. This one is inside the box, but my son won't let me open it.
All the ghost hunter showed with the night vision turned everything a sickly green.
And here's a white car to represent possibility of a white car.
I mean, also that light bulb cam was mounted upward. It wasn't shown. I mean, it wasn't pointed right at the object. It was kind of mounted upward at an angle. Can you stand on a chair and kind of shine it down a little bit? I mean,
well, I don't need to stand on a chair. I mean, it's in my hand. I mean, I can just hold it above things.
But it was higher up, like at an angle. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, I can go directly above. Oh, you mean distance-wise?
Yes.
Away from everything?
Yes.
I'm just trying not to show my messy desk.
Because that camera was at a distance. It wasn't like right on the Elantra.
Right.
This is a close-up. What happens if you back up 50 feet or so?
Yeah, you all are just trying to see my messy office. That's what you're trying to do.
Bag, give me 50 feet.
But that's why I'm saying we can simulate, because what's going to happen is these little, let me see if I see a reflection of the camera.
Doodlebug has a good point. Well, now the Elantra metal, or more of fiberglass? Like cars aren't made like they used to be. Asking, not saying I
Wait,
know.
this is a mirror, so let me see.
How about
There you
10
go. So you
foot,
can
Jeff?
see. So you see that's the infrared lights. It's going to overexpose, unfortunately. Well, let me if I can get real close. So you can see it's like, what is it? 18. Yeah, 5544. Yeah, 18 little infrared lights that are. Let me see. They're red to my eye, but let me see what they are to.
So
Let me
is the
switch to
red taking the color out of the shot?
No, it's just giving it. I guess that's the light spectrum that it views things in, is with that infrared, that red. It's special light. It's not just a. It's not just. Oh, that's what I brought out. I brought out a headlamp that is just one of those red headlamps because I think I wanted to show that it's not the same as just regular red light. And now I can't find it. Oh wait, it's right here. So see, I got this. This light that does just the regular red light that
Okay, now go infrared with that light. Let's see what color that light is.
All right, turn this down. Okay, it's gonna switch. All right, so now we're fully infrared mode. I've got this red light, and okay, see now I'm seeing. Oh, it's picking up a little shadow.
Yeah, you're right, Farah. Yeah, that's what I feel like too. Jezebel Mythbusters.
Oh, so it's switched
I
to.
feel like the infrared light shoot a beam of light and it kind of captures that image in that changing of the color. Like it's not streaming continuous. I know that sounds silly, but I'm just going with that.
Well, I mean, it's a non-visible area of the light spectrum, I think. So it's I don't know. I like I said, I just don't know enough
Tom says
about
the
it.
green objects are white or not white. They're tints of gray. So that white station wagon is white, right?
Yeah, you see, I'll go to regular color here.
What the color green would be.
See what I should be doing so we can take screenshots and they line up perfectly. I shouldn't be moving the camera. I should just be doing stills. I feel like I'm in an episode of like the movie Toy Story with all these toys. As soon as as soon as I go off live,
Right.
all these toys actually talk to me, and we have like all kinds of fun.
Yeah, you're right, Walt. The darker colored cards do not turn white. Pretty simple. I wish everyone could see this. Yeah, it
Yeah,
doesn't
and
turn white.
again, it's all about the material. When we first did this with the camera, I don't think we understood. We saw the green notebook go white, and then it was like confusion, and it was like Twizzle doing backflips, right? Remember, Twizzle was like
Yeah,
loving
yeah.
that. Jay, Jeff, thanks for proving that the car could have been green. I
Because
was
then
like,
all of a sudden they were saying the purple um, poles would have been white.
I wish I
Tom
had a.
says green on infrared can only show a grayscale.
Yeah, you can see like okay. So let me just stick to just the green. These are the green cars that I have. The one in the box, these three. So 4 green cars there, made of metal. My cat is biting me because I think his bowl must be empty of dry food.
You got
Can't
a
you see
green
him walking
cat
the
or is it
line?
white?
No, unfortunately, he's black and white and he's not made of metal. I told
Okay.
Kathy we should get the black and white metal cat. All right, so how's that look? Tilt this. This camera does not come with like a friendly mount. It's just like angled. All right.
Good to see you, Sirius.
All right. That should keep the camera from moving at all.
So what happens? I mean, can you explain what happens when you switch from color to night vision? What is the process to make the picture different? That would be a lot of information right there to be known as to what the transition is from color to night mode.
Well, here's what I can do too. I can show it in regular black and white. Let me see.
Okay, why don't you do that?
Let me see. Where's my settings window? No, that's system settings. I just want the camera setting. Oh, it's over here. All right, so I think it's this. I think I just force it to black and white. Is that what it is?
Okay,
so
that's black and white mode, right?
this is. Let me see. Yeah, this is regular black and white mode. You can see if see the reflection, you can see that the infrared lights around the lens.
Okay,
Wait,
totally
they are
different
on.
looking. It does look
I'm sorry.
different.
I'm sorry. No, I think they are on. Wait, it's not that setting. Because see, if I turn the light down, I've got a bright light on. No, that's down. Freaking camera, stop moving.
Jeremiah says, "Awesome, Jeff. You got Hot Wheels."
I'm cool like that. I'm cool like that.
He just raided his
light.
grandkids' toy chest.
See, here's See, there's the with infrared lights on, infrared lights off. This is what I was looking for. This is with the infrared lights off, and I think in just regular black and white mode. I think it's starving for light, maybe, or maybe it's getting confused. Let me take this off the screen a little. Let me dim the light. Or is it picking up on the flashing of the light from the computer screen? You can see why people tend to probably not run the camera. Okay, it's the computer screen it's seeing, I think.
But you can see a difference, can't you? Or at
Well,
least you can
definitely
see
see
the
a quality
letters.
difference, right?
At least you can see the letters on the cups. The other way, you can't see the letters at all.
Yeah, so this is still looking at the at images, I think, with the regular color spectrum that we see with our eyes. It's just in black and white. But you can see when people, like in the damn, what is causing that flashing?
Tom said, Jeff, you proved your point. Green is never white.
Yeah, that is the main point, I think, that I've learned, that I'm trying to get across, I think.
And we definitely saw a green Elantra tonight at the very beginning of the video.
Displays. Hold on. If I turn the brightness down on my...
behind the 1122 house. So if you just joined us, you might go to the beginning of the video and you will see the Chrysler 300. You will see the vehicle that pulls out of the driveway to make that loud sound. What did we say at 336? Could it be a photo sensor?
What's that?
I think Jeremiah's on somebody else's. There's two more streams going on, Sirius. There's Warning Label Nina's and Jeff. So if anybody else is in somebody else's stream.
Yeah, and I apologize. I'm not looking at my streams.
You won't be able to see their chat.
But I tell you right now, as I'm looking with my own eyeballs at these cars, I can hardly see them. I mean, it is that dark right now in here. So the camera's actually doing a pretty good job in just regular black and white mode. But again, let me go to color mode. Oh, no, this is okay. It's not going to switch to color mode, but this is black and white mode with a bright light on in the room, and it can get even brighter if I point it. Dang it! I didn't want to do that. I want to bump the camera.
I learned green is never white, and the Linda Lane was a real green Elantra, and BK's is white. That's what we learned tonight.
What have we learned today?
You know, there's been so much back and forth in this case, but honestly, it's good to see so many people trying whether they disagree or not. Yeah, it's true.
Right, right.
Also, Jeff, that green Elantra you had showing the license plate is not wrapped around it. It's just the license is darker at the bottom.
Well, it's bent at the bottom and it's bent at the top, but it's still pretty thick. And I think on that court document photo, we would see that thickness, not this little tiny, what we're seeing. Again, it's one frame. I think if show me the frames before and after, and I think we'll
So right there
understand
is
better.
regular black and white, right?
Yeah, this is just regular black and white. I'm going to switch back to auto so that
Well,
it
you notice that
switches.
we can see the letters on the cups. We can see all the other stuff where in infrared you can't see the letters on the cups.
Right, because infrared is, from my understanding, it's all about reflection and absorption. So the light is hitting the surface of the cup, and the surface of the cup is the same material in the red spots in those crime circus letters and in the white. So I think it's shining, it's infrared light, it's being reflected back. That's what it does off, a shiny porcelain. So let me turn this off now and go. This
Green
should
is the
switch.
new white. That's what Joe says. Green is the new white.
All right. Oh, I'm sorry. I still have the settings turned off for the light. Infrared.
I think Nina went to her own chat.
All right, so
See
here now.
how it gets really bright, Jeff? As soon as it goes from color to infrared, it kind of gives it that bright white light, and then it fades back in. So I wonder if that's taking the color out.
No, it's just switching to that mode, I think. That's all it is.
We'll understand that, but there's something that's going on with the camera when it gets really bright. Kind of like when you take a photo with the flash in a dark area, it gives it light, but you see the light, but you don't see it when the flash goes away, and that gives you the color of what you're trying to take the picture of. Does that make sense?
Yeah, but this infrared light is it's very different. It's a very different. I don't know of any iPhones that shoot infrared. This is the only infrared camera that I know of that I have my hands on and can easily get my hands on. So like if I switch it, when I switch it back to color mode. Wait, it needs more light. Hold on.
Jeff's little car, one is white and looks at the green, are not white in any shape or form.
Wait, say it again. What was the comment?
Jeff's little car, one is white and looks at the green one, are not white in any shape or form.
Yeah, like I said, well, Tom put it more succinctly, but another way to put it succinctly is, I can't make a green metal car go white. And not that I have 1,000 green cars. Maybe by tomorrow I will, but my son was like, "Did you really go like to Toys R Us or whatever and get I said, "Well, I bought a couple."
Yeah.
Green is not, I guess, a popular color for.
Got on Amazon and bought them out, all the green cars they got.
Man, believe me, I have looked through Hot Wheels boxes at Giant Food. They got this big old bin of Hot Wheels cars, and I went through there hoping to find. There's never going to be a white Hyundai Elantra, but I'd be like Willy Wonka with the ticket if I found a white Elantra in a Hot Wheels car. Man, I'd be like, oh yeah.
So the next time that you're out driving at night and you see a white Elantra and you shoot a video on your iPhone, you don't think it's going to reflect it in a different color? Or do you think it's still going to be white? Or do you think that you're going to see the glare of the light changing its color?
You talking about this camera?
No, I'm talking about your phone.
That you saying my iPhone would see it as a different color other than white?
Makes me want to go buy myself a Barbie.
Yeah, I don't have a green Barbie. I should have got a green. green part.
Your iPhone isn't infrared.
Here's Simon. Let's see what Simon is. Interesting. This is very interesting. Okay, maybe now if you already know what colors Simon is, don't give it away. But what color do you think is that dark color is at the top left?
Green.
Okay, I'm gonna turn the light up in the room, and so it switches back to daytime mode.
It's green.
There you go.
Yeah.
But I mean, again, that's plastic. It's But here's what's this?
But don't you agree that if it changed for one, it changed for everything, though?
I'm not sure I understand what you mean by that. Change for one, it changed for everything?
Like if every green color had the darkness, the consistency, it would all show green. Kind of like that folder is green. You don't see it as white. You can kind of see the darker edge of the green versus the white.
Is Ethel the Frog a band? I wrote that down, and I don't know why I wrote it down. I think it's a band that I...
That doesn't look white to me. It looks like a different color. Probably because I knew what color it was before you did it.
Well, again, it's paper, too. So it's very similar to what's happening with the green notebook. So.
I swear, you can't get anything good in America anymore. These batteries only last so long. Well, Jeff, we're at 4 hours, buddy.
Here's Orange Kenny.
We're at 4 hours. You want to get to a stopping point?
Yeah, no, I mean, anybody else have any other ideas on what we can do with this camera? I mean, short of what you're saying is the best way to do it, and I'm trying to figure out a way to get this to record from my car. I can sit at an intersection and just watch cars go by of all colors, but I would also film it with my iPhone so that we'd have both infrared and color, so we could switch back and forth between them just like we're doing now.
So what if you mounted this camera outside your home?
Yeah, but there's just not enough cars to go down the street, and it's only just a side view. But here's the deal. Well, I guess I don't really need to do it now. That thing we were showing in Photoshop, I did see, maybe I already mentioned it. I saw a white Elantra parked in front of a bank. I think I did already mention that.
Yeah.
But if it's here tomorrow, I think I'm going to go get a better shot of it to get a perfect match.
You'll be like, hold on. Can you drive by my residence at these times of the night?
You read my mind, because I was thinking to myself, it's like, if I went up to him, how would he receive? It's like, hey, I would pay you $20 to let me just shoot some video simulating, what the camera sees over in Moscow.
Can you drive by my residence at 3:36?
Oh wait, the other thing I was going to try. I've got this.
He's in somebody else's stream, Mountain Mama. That's why he's not in this chat. I can see everybody from every chat, so that's why I'm commenting on everybody that I can see.
I'm going to take this tape and I'm going to stick it onto the camera to try and block all those little lights.
It says, your tests are great, Jeff. You proved green doesn't turn white like we saw on the 11-12 camera on Dateline. Is that where everybody got that the Elantra turned green?
No, I think it was Mark B. I don't know if it started with the green.
No problem.
On your live, maybe it did.
So I got green boxers on. Let's see if this camera turns them white.
Let's see if I can see any difference at all. This is... I mean, maybe the light's still escaping and it's enough to do it. I'm trying to block all those little red infrared lights with tape. All right, come on, switch back.
Jeff would be like Robin Williams in 1 hour photo.
Oh man, that was a good movie. I haven't seen
Yes,
that in a
it
long time.
was. Yes, it was.
So let me see now. I'm gonna. Okay, so this is right now with 2 pieces of tape blocking all those 18 infrared lights. I'm gonna rip one off and see if it how much difference it makes. Okay,
So Jeff, all you would have to say
not
right now,
much.
buddy, is Kenny. Kenny is purple. You see the purple ring around Kenny's face. That is really purple. I know you think you see this color, but that's not what you see. You're not really seeing what you think you see. It is purple.
Now, what color are my
That's
eyes?
that's how you do it. Your eyes are black.
Oh, my teeth. My teeth
Your
probably look
beard,
green. My teeth are
your
green. I need a
your
serious
beard is
shave.
brown.
Bum.
That's how you condition people and groom them. Kenny is really green. Jeff is grayscale.
Yeah, I wish I don't have any more metal, green metal. Oh wait, here's one more. Here's one more car. All right, let's
What
just
would
stick with.
happen, Jeff, if you took a piece of aluminum and painted it, spray painted it lime green, and shot it out your front, like did a shot from your front door?
So you try. I mean, are you trying to
Good
simulate
point.
the?
Well, the green car is supposed to be wrapped in vinyl.
Yeah, I wish I could get my hands on a piece. Just even if somebody that does vinyl wraps could let me just borrow a piece of like a piece of a car. I mean, do
Yeah,
places that do wraps do they have sample
I'm sure they
pieces?
throw them away. Go raid their dumpster.
All right, so here's a couple more green cars. Yeah, let me just isolate only green cars. I mean, it's pretty obvious. I'll put these in the back.
Man, that is green.
All right,
That
so
is
those are
some green
green.
stuff right there.
Pretty good representation. Let me turn the brightness down a little on this light. Okay, so that's the green. This is a green, but it's almost like a gray. It's not a very saturated green. All right,
The
lights
green
going out.
Elantra is more like the second car that you just picked up. The one with
Yeah,
the white.
with the white stripe down the center.
Yeah. I'll give you probably 5 more minutes, Jeff, then I'm going to call it, all right?
Sure, sure. But there you have it. I don't know what else to. I don't really know what else to do with the with this.
I think you proved your point. I mean, but people are going to see everything turn white. That's all. Whatever you focus on is what you're going to believe. You've
You know what they'll
shown.
do is they'll grab a still frame from when the camera is going through that white, the bright white, and then they'll pause it and they'll show a frame where everything is very white, and of course not look at the frames that come after.
I think the point is that Jeff's not trying to debunk anything. Jeff is mostly
I'm just
just
trying to
trying
learn.
to, yeah, just trying to show how light and cameras work.
And
Nothing
when you
more.
learn and you know more, you're not going to get fooled by people that are saying, something that's untrue. I mean, that's the other thing. I don't buy I don't buy everything I hear. I'm going to have to test it for myself, and that's what we're doing here.
Jeremiah says, I'll take you in, Jeff. I got room in my basement. Uh-oh. You got
Sleep over.
lotion down there? Put the lotion in the
It's like,
basket.
no, they got a shortage on baby oil for some reason lately. I don't know
Oh
why.
my God.
Can't get it. It's off the shelves.
Damn Diddy.
But
We will have to do this again, Jeff. I've enjoyed it.
Oh, here's my. I got this also. This orange hard drive. I'm sure that's just gonna be similar to like Kenny.
Yeah, stand on the chair. Juggle some bowling pins, Jeff. Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, that's kind of cool. It's these lights aren't on, but the lights are reflecting
Yeah.
off of them to make them look
So
like they're
did you
lit.
buy two of those cameras, Jeff?
Yeah, on Amazon they come as a pair, so I bought both of them.
So what
At the
would happen
time,
if you hook both of them up?
nothing. You just have a 2 camera shoot. I can't the way I've got it set up right now, unless I had a long Ethernet cable, I need a long Ethernet cable to hook up to, because I'd have to get it as far
You're
as
right, serious.
the switch.
Little
So,
ditty about Jack and Diane. Two American kids growing up in the heartland.
I used to
I
know
don't
how to
know
play
the
that. That's a good song.
I don't know the rest of the words. I grew up to that song, man. It's like they used to play on MTV every freaking
What
day.
what about that line in the song? Sucking on a chili dog outside the
Yeah,
tasty freeze.
yeah. I was like, wow. Jack and
Got
Diane
pants on
have
the
have an awesome life. That in the summer of '69 by Brian Adams. Got my first real 6 string. Bought it at the 5 and dime. Played it till my
my
fingers
fingers
bled.
bled.
That
Was the
was the
summer
summer
of
of '69.
69.
Me and the guys from the school had a band and we tried real
Tried real
hard.
hard.
Joey quit. Jeff got married. Guess they knew we'd never get far.
Hold on. How's that song go? Ah. Hey, can I play Dust in the Wind for you?
No, 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 no,
You don't
no,
want
no,
to.
no.
You don't want to get
Jeff, because if I get
copyrights, right?
copyrighted again, they're going to give me a 2 week ban.
Really?
I've been lucky with the 7 day twice.
Let's take a
threatened
vote.
to-
Let's take a
they-
vote from the audience and see.
Yeah, how many of y'all want to see me banned for 2 weeks? Hey, can you play that Jack and Diane song?
I used to know it. Hold on. Let me just find out what the chords are. It was easy. Wait. Wait. I'm close. Hold on. Let me just. They got a thing called Google that helps you when you an old man and you forget the
Little
song.
ditty about Jack and Diane. Two American kids growing up in the heartland. Yeah, I got the emails. I'm going to have to do it at another time, Nina. I'm getting kind of tired.
Wait.
And the last time I got tired, I got a copyright. So I don't feel like
Wait, here you
getting
go.
my
I'm not
time.
going to play it in the normal rhythm, but it's like these chords.
Okay, go ahead.
Then wait, a D. So basically, that's a
Keep
that's
going.
an A. Wait, hold on. Let me get the chord. So it's A, E, A-E. Sorry, A-E-D, right?
There's the Jeep Commander 2006. Keep going.
Hold on. I've got a little tutorial up that I'm. What are the?
Little ditty about Jack and
No, but it
Diane.
doesn't keep doing that. It goes some. That's just the intro. Ah.
Da, 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 da. Dun, 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 dun. Yep. And then it kind of rewinds. Yeah.
Wait, hold on.
He wants to hear you say
Oh, okay. Wait, here we
flight
go.
of the bumblebee.
Oh, yeah, yeah. You sing it, 12. I can't sing and play at the same time very well.
I don't know the words. Little ditty about Jack and Diane. There it is, little ditty about Jack and Diane. Two American kids growing up in the heartland. Oh yeah, life goes on long after the something years gone.
Yeah, I think that's all the parts.
Yeah, that was pretty good. That was pretty good. Sucking on some chili dogs outside of Tasty Freeze.
I think it's just those two parts. Hold on, I'm watching a tutorial on double speed.
Yeah, there you go. Thrill of living is gone.
Oh, wait. Then it's got a third part. That's right. There. That's the... Wait, that's the part I was missing.
Oh yeah, life goes on long after living is gone.
I'll learn it. And then you can sing it. Just learn all the words next time we all get together.
We'll
You
do
sing
karaoke on Wednesday night. There you go. Magic hands? Uh-oh. Been called that a time or two. Oh.
Yeah, I think that's all the parts. So there's this part. Let me put the mic a little closer. Wait. Are you playing drums?
Yeah.
Okay, so little ditty about Jack and Diane.
Two American kids grow up in the heartland. Oh yeah, life goes on long after the thrill of living is gone. Oh yeah, life goes on long after the thrill of living is gone. There you go.
Yeah, that's a cool little tune. I learned that a long time ago, forgot it, and thanks to Marty Music on YouTube, I was able to remember it.
You know that song that's like a beginning of the summer song.
Hey, can I play a Beatles song?
If you must.
I hope you don't get copyright.
Dueling
Copyright
banjos.
strike. Nah. It's been a while. that part go? Shoot.
Name that tune. Yellow Submarine. That's what Jeremiah said. That's how we do it over here, JB. You never know what's going to go down.
Blackbird singing in the dead of night. Take these broken wings and... That's my thing. I cannot sing and play at the same time on a lot of songs.
Well,
I got to practice it.
You do a pretty good job on the guitar, Jeff. What did you say you wanted to play? Dust in the Wind?
Yeah, Dust in the Wind is the one that got you in trouble, though, right?
Can you do Tuesday's Gone?
No, I don't remember how that one goes. I had to plug in my electric and play Magic Man for you by heart. I've been working on that one a lot.
Yeah. Play something to take us out. Jeff, play that music.
That one will probably get you copywritten. I don't want to do that.
Oh my gosh. There you go. There you go. Thank you so much for everybody that showed up tonight to give Nina and Jeff your support. Thank you so much over there on those chats as well. You're welcome over here at any time. We all kind of work coordinating together time to time. Thank you all so much for showing up and your kind comments. Hope to see you again soon. Y'all take care. Have a wonderful night. Be safe out there. Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.